party. CRTV host Michelle Malkin joins me live here in New York. It's good to have you here, Michelle.
Thanks for having me, Judge.
Your reaction to the president tonight?
I thought this was fantastic. It was brilliant staging. You've got the president in Washington Township, Michigan, a state that had been lost by Republicans for so many years. He smashed all the records. More people cast their votes for President Trump in that election in 2016 than any other presidential candidate in history. And there you have him talking directly to the people, talking directly about what they care about, not what the poobahs in the Fourth Estate, who are now all patting each other on the back in their narcissism fest, the annual White House Correspondents' Dinner, getting awards for propagating more propaganda and fake news.
Well, if you're my open, Clapper lies to Congress. He leaks the dossier to Tapper. Now they're all getting an award for it and slapping each other on the back. Well,
Clapper, Tapper, in the crapper.
Well said, Michelle. You are quick. Let's talk about James Comey just for a second.
You were right. Absolutely, and you're open. Comey is a liar, a leaker, and a left-wing weasel. Not just a weasel, a crap weasel. Comey is a liar. Clapper is a liar. Brennan is a liar. This is a triumvirate of treachery. They've been completely exposed. They're going to keep spinning. They're going to keep digging in their heels and doubling down on that hole. And what more do they need? The House Intel Committee came out with a conclusion that we all know was more confirmation than revelation. There is no collusion other than the collusion between this revolving door between the deep state and the liberal media that puts these people on as pundits after they leak all of this information.
It is amazing. It really is. But I want you to take a listen to some sound that we have about the border, the president talking about the border.
The open border policies of the Democratic Party are not just wrong, they're dangerous, and they're, in fact, deadly. They're deadly. They make no sense. They're deadly. Their policies let gangs, some of the most vicious gangs in the world, pour into our country. They pour into our country. Do you know on Long Island, you have gang members that are so tough that we send in these incredible ICE agents. But you know what? The ICE agents are much tougher.
You know, he's obviously referring to MS-13 and all of the very violent crime that we've been witness to. I mean, what does the president have to do? You know, right now he is not able to build the wall, although he says he's building the wall. He got $1.6 billion, but he needs a lot more than that.
Yeah, I think we've reached a tipping point. I started my career in Los Angeles in the newspaper industry in the early 1990s, where the first grassroots immigration enforcement movement really began, because it was Californians who were the bellwether, who were the canary in the coal mine. And look at the state has gone into the toilet. Jerry Brown and the radical Attorney General Xavier Becerra, they might as well secede, because these people have betrayed every last principle of our constitutional republic. That's why people are fleeing California. Everybody's eyes have been opened now, and there has been no candidate in the history of this country who has been more vocal than President Trump was, left or right.
What can we do?
Well, there's got to be a groundswell, and he's doing everything that he can in Washington, D.C., but this has to be a nationwide movement. People have to take control in their own states and localities, and that's why we have now this counter-revolution within California. You've got a scattering of these counties that are saying we are not a sanctuary outlaw state, and they're trying to reclaim it. We need to have people who believe the same things that President Trump believes elected in local and state offices.
I think we may be seeing more of that. Michelle Malkin, thanks so much for being with us. Good to have you here in New York. So, did the president hit the mark tonight? Governor Mike Huckabee's take still ahead. And next, two people who likely won't agree on the president's performance on stage in Michigan. Fox News contributors Sarah Carter